Enterprises all over the world are spending millions of dollars to build internal developer platforms, and yet most of them are failing. Why is that? Well, it's because no one is actually using them. Poor adoption, not technology, not tool choices, is the number one killer of any platform engineering initiative. What's important to remember is that developers are customers, and too many platform teams are just seeing their developers as passive users, people they have to build something for but don't really think anything about. In reality, though, developers are customers with choices, and they can either bypass, ignore, or actively resist the platform you've built for them. Adoption isn't about the features in this case, it's about removing friction from the daily work of the people that are going to use the platform. Empathy is always greater than assumptions. So try to ask, what job are these people, your devs, trying to accomplish, rather than just making some assumptions on what you think they need to do. The other thing I see a lot of is this over-engineering trap. So teams are trying to solve everything with their platform from day one. And what this leads to is multi-million, mega-year projects across all sorts of different teams with no immediate value. And a lot of these fail. I can pretty much guarantee, actually, that if you take this approach, it will fail. The winning formula in reality is the minimum viable platform, the MVP, and scaling appropriately from that base. You need to show value in weeks, not years. That's what the MVP is built to do, and then iterate. As Lucas says, perfect platforms don't exist, but useful platforms do. Adoption itself isn't just a technical thing. Yes, there's an element of that, but in reality, it's also cultural. Developers by nature, we resist change. So you as a platform team member must become not just a marketer, but also a change manager and a salesperson. And you have to use the right tactics in order to convince developers that this is the way to go. So try to engage your pioneering teams, the first people to come on board, show quick wins, build early advocates in order to be successful. Bottom up, top down, BUTD as we like to call it, is all about winning grassroots fans, then leveraging something like executive sponsorship in order to really get not just that bottom up sort of leverage, but that top down stuff too. It has to come from both sides of really the value in platform engineering, from the business as well as the users. Your onboarding loop for developers onto your platform needs to be fast, but it also should be predictable. Remember, no surprises, and you should always be ready to support what you've built in a really strong and nimble way. It's really critical not to miss this step too. Also, remember that psychological safety and feedback is an important part of platform engineering. So co-design, have inner source contributions, build trust with developers. Don't just treat them like the other on a different side of the fence. They are part of your team.